If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in your lobby. You don't want no problem.
What y'all want me to say about this shit? What y'all want me to say about this shit? Okay? Alright, so it started off where it left off. Okay? Tammy's old ass running around the fucking building trying to find Duffy, who was obviously gone at this point. This is really sad, okay? Now, I didn't delve deep into it like I wanted to. But here's the thing. This episode, Tammy decides to take a pregnancy test. And it's like, now your old ass ovaries have already been declared old. And you're gonna be around here fighting and running after bitches, knowing good and goddamn well that if you are pregnant, your body should be in a state of not only mental and physical calm, but bitch, you need to have calm in your soul. Alright, you trying to hold on to a fetus at this time in your life with all that pressure from that young ass boyfriend leaving you and all of that shit. Okay, and then of course it come to find out her ass wasn't pregnant, but still, look how much of a fool you fucking acted. If you was pregnant, you might have lost the motherfucking baby because you won't be running around here running behind Duffy hot ass, okay? Now let me tell y'all something. I still feel how I feel. I don't like Duffy. So I ain't in no type of way gonna be too fucking sympathetic towards her plight, okay? Do I feel like people should be able to say shit when they feel like it? You goddamn right I do. But don't say you don't have a problem and then come back around the next day and have a problem. Don't do that. I'm sorry. I agree with Tammy. When I gave you the opportunity, when we was all sitting right, matter of fact, she had two opportunities. The first sit down and the second sit down. Okay? Now, hold on, wait. Was it the first? No, it was just one lunch. It was just one lunch. But I'm just saying, they was around each other enough for if you wanted to say something, you should have got it out the way ahead of time instead of trying to bring it up later on and shit, you know, and then it blows out of proportion. Do I feel like that make it okay for Tammy to be trying to jump across tables and shit? No. That's why her old ass was sore and not feeling well the next day because God don't like ugly. Okay? God don't like ugly, bitch. You knew good and goddamn well that even though we would have wanted you to put your hands on her, you probably shouldn't have. You should have just checked her and hit her in the forehead with the finger and let it be that. But see all of that jumping around and hitting everybody else and fucking Brandy's rich glasses up and all that shit. Bitch, you was doing the motherfucking most and you ain't need to be doing all of that. Let's just be upfront about it, okay? Jackie scary ass tells, well, Malaysia tells Duffy that they sending her home. And I could have been making money and I spent time with my kid. Bitch, don't nobody want to hear all of that. Bye. Get on the plane, bitch. Don't nobody care about all of that. Did I feel sorry for her? Yes. But reason number one, I would have never fucking went. Okay? I would have never went. But I still felt bad for Duffy and I feel like, fuck all that, Brandy. You should have left too. Because if Tammy left, Shawnee ass was going to leave. And the whole reason why you were there was because of Brandy. You cool with Jackie, but this was more so about, you know, your closeness with Brandy. And I really feel like, you know, Brandy fuck ass should have left too. Bitch, you been to buku vacations and shit before. You ain't need to be at that one, okay? Whatever. But she's there. Okay, so the next day, because Tammy not feeling well, because her old ass is sore from all that jumping up and down she did, she decides not to go out. And Shawnee decides not to go out to stay inside with her. I'm like, you two old click rubbing ass bitches. Y'all work on my nerves. Whatever. And the rest of the girls go out, go to a castle, and bow wow, it's the 20th wedding that they're about to have. Okay, Doug is there in a suit, the one daughter who we don't like. See, this is what aggravates me about this whole episode and why I didn't want to do a review and why this review gonna be short as fuck. Because the rest of this episode is about Jackie and her wedding and Jackie and her relationship with Doug and how fantastic their relationship is, how beautiful the wedding was. You know, like it's all gonna be about that when really all I could think about is where the fuck is the other daughter and why isn't she a part of this? Why do you act like you don't have this other daughter? All I could think about is glass houses and people fronting and trying to act like they life all so great, but they out here treating their fucking kids like shit. I don't know what the situation is, Jackie, because it might be on the daughter for all we know. But you need to tell us what the fuck going on with this situation because that's all I could think about because you know I don't like the youngest daughter. I don't like Shani, whatever the fuck her ass, I don't like her, okay? I don't like her because I feel like she's a crazy hater bitch, okay? Like, I'm sorry, that's just how she comes off. Don't like the bitch, okay? But anyway, the wedding was beautiful on the castle. They didn't understand a word that the priest was saying. And because Tammy and Shawnee missed it. They decided to give Doug and Jackie like a little surprise dance. They went and got that man who Jackie was in love with from the boardwalk playing the guitar and brought him up there with these roses and did this whole little song so that Jackie and Doug could have the dance that they didn't get to have at the wedding. So that was all cute and shit. 5 minutes. What else y'all want me to say? I don't know what else to say. Malaysia, won't you really say what's hood with you and Duffy? I thought y'all was cool, baby. But on this trip, you surely did show that you don't like that bitch. So I would really like to know what that's about. What is that really hitting for? What is the real issue? Are you mad because somebody is closer clip-wise to Brandy than you are? Like, is that what this is about? Or do you just not like the bitch because the bitch be rubbing you wrong? Because the bitch rubbed me wrong. So let me know. Okay? The Angels ain't really have that. They was just there. They was background noise this episode. You know, good. Y'all made the room look fuller. You know, whatever. Yeah. That was pretty much... Basketball Wives LA. They didn't give us shit this episode. Sorry. They didn't give us shit this episode. Really? I mean, fuck Jackie and her wedding bitch. Nah, man. You know, I love black love. So a part of me don't even feel right about saying that shit. But when I think about how fucked up Jackie, you know, this shit is with his daughter, man. It's the more I don't give a fuck about all of this. Fix that other shit first and then come back with all of this family shit. Because showing love to 2 of your kids while they got one out there possibly struggling, scratching and surviving good times, and you treat her like shit because she don't look like Doug. I'm sorry, but I think that's fucked up, and I don't really care to see all of this fake dysfunction you got going on right now. Because it's fake as fuck and it's definitely dysfunctional. So, yeah. My thoughts. Comment down below and give me yours. I'll see you guys in the next video.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly.